Whenever I've talked to someone about Martyrs, everyone seems to say the same thing. That film is messed up, or that film is really disturbing. Most people say that they don't think they'll be able to watch it more than once, so that really intrigued me. Why is everyone saying this film is as fucked up as it is? Well, I finally saw it and realised why. The film is a French film, and it really proves that European films can sometimes be the most disturbing films in the world. The film is about a girl called Lucy. As a child, she was kidnapped and taken to a slaughterhouse where she faced years of physical abuse. She eventually escaped though and is taken to a youth home where she makes friends with a girl called Anna. Years later, we see Lucy burst into the house of a seemingly normal family and shoot them all. She calls Anna and tells her that she has killed the family of two of the people who kidnapped her. Anna comes down to help Lucy out. Lucy is having visions of a scarred creature that constantly attacks her. Anna realises that one of the family members actually survived and she tries to get her out the house. But when doing so, Lucy discovers and kills the woman. Afterwards, Lucy pretty much completely loses her mind and kills herself. Anna explores the house and discovers an underground chamber in which a girl has been horribly tortured. When trying to save the girl, a group of people come into the house and kill her. The leader of the group, known as Mademoiselle, explains that they are trying to discover the secrets of the afterworld by creating what are known as martyrs. When someone is tortured so much that they lose all hope and just accept their impending death, they all have the same look of acceptance. Mademoiselle is trying to recreate this look, and they have spent years trying to do this but haven't been able to succeed. So they decide to try it out on Lucy. The second half of the film is nothing but watching Lucy get brutally beaten and tortured. Now, I don't want to ruin the ending of the film. In fact, I think I've already said way too much about the film. This film is one of the most horrifying and disturbing films I've ever seen. The first half of the movie is fantastic and really interesting. The scarred creature is terrifying, and seeing Lucy's sanity slowly fading away as the guilt of murdering the family builds up is incredibly intriguing. But the torture is horrific and really hard to watch. It gets worse and worse as the film progresses, and the final 10 minutes of the film were almost too much for me to handle. But that's the whole point of the film. You aren't supposed to watch this movie and have a fun time. You're supposed to watch it and see how messed up and disturbing it is. And it definitely works. It's an incredibly well made movie. The acting is fantastic and the idea of the movie really is interesting. There are some really creepy scenes in there. It's not just all torture porn. It does have some legitimately really good scary moments in there. But it is a lot of violence. It's much better and more meaningful than other gore-filled movies like the latest Saw and Hostel installments, but if you don't like films full of nothing but violence and films that are incredibly disturbing and hard to watch, then this film really is not for you. There is an American remake that has been filmed but no release date has been set. All I can say is fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. This film cannot be matched. This film can't be remade. I guarantee this remake will not be good. This is just one of those films that will never be able to be done again. It's disturbing, violent, and at the same time sickening. But that's the idea and it really works. I'm not going to say I'll never watch it again because at the end of the day I like horror movies like this that can really shake you down to the core and leave you speechless. But I didn't sit there having an incredibly fun time or anything. I give Martyrs a 9.5 out of 10.